All right, we're live. Nick was here a few minutes ago, but he had to drop. Some reason we don't know. Probably having to put batteries in his life alert bracelet. But we do have Rob here, so that's a good start.
And we have this to start the show off too.
Lord, I've had a good life, and I think I lived it right. Bet there's a big old orgy waiting for me in the sky. I'm sure behind them pearly gates there's booze and weed and pills. But if there ain't sluts in heaven, Lord, send me down to hell.
There it is. We got to have the official intro to the fucking show.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, welcome, chat holes. To anyone else who's fucking watching to
Jesus. I'm sitting there looking at the chat holes and it's like, holy shit. All right, we have drama in the chat already and the show just barely fucking started. And McTubus is trying to wrangle the children. And it's like, okay, guys.
McTubus, do what you gotta do, bro.
All right, no shit. What was it Bret Michaels from Poison said during his time when, Poison was a thing back in the late 80s, early 90s, and then they kind of disappeared. And then they came back, or not they, but Bret Michaels did his reality TV show where he was dating a bunch of chicks. And I remember him sitting around going, oh man, what's going on? And that's what I have to ask the chat. Oh man, what's going on? What the fuck are you guys doing? Hey Mish, how are you?
Wait 1 second. There
now
he
you
is.
look. Well, there he is. Oh shit. Okay, so I have to address the attention in the chat real quick. Billy, what's going on, man? What are you doing? Where are you going? What's up? I'm giving you a chance, Billy. The spotlight, buddy. I want to hear what you got to say, bro. Because Billy, I like you. Believe it or not, I do. I like you. I like the fact that you had all these accounts and you were trolling other Manosphere guys and getting under their skin. And then you had a heart-to-heart with Ryan. I remember I was there. I was lurking in the background and you said your origin story. You did your thing. And I thought, you know what? Billy's all right, man. Billy's okay. And that's why I kind of give you a pass, dude. So I'm wondering what's going on. Oh, you're just taking a leave of absence. Dude, oh, hey, I get it. Okay? I everybody needs to do that one for a while. Because you overload... You have, well, there's that. God damn it.
Woo! McTubis chose violence today.
We got to send you out properly, Billy. McTubis is sending you out properly. And that's one of those things. And I get it. All right. And so if you need to take a hiatus, you need to take a leave of absence, you need to go on a sabbatical. I get you, bro. I do. I really get it. Oh, Jesus. Jen. Chill, baby. Chill. It's all good. It's all good. We all good in the house.
That's what your mom said to me the other night, Billy.
Take all your shots now, last. Oh, boy. Nah, Billy, I'm not going to take shots at you, bro. I'm really not, because I get it, man. I do. And yeah, I don't know you and I don't know your origin story other than what you said, but I get it, man. I can relate. I can. And so, like I said, in my book, you're just Billy and you're going to do Billy shit and that's cool. And if you need to take a break, bro, take a break. It's all good.
We got Marty coming in with his 2 cents.
Well, that's because Marty is Marty. Hey, speaking of Marty, all right, so here I want to, start off a little bit of a topic here. So yesterday, what was yesterday? Wednesday, that's right. We had, I know in the valley, in here where I live in Salt Lake, the snow came down and dumped about almost 24 inches. Almost.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. Other parts, like up in the mountains, got seriously, there's a place called Alta, which is a ski resort. They got 41 feet of snow. They got
Feet?
500 inches. 500
Wow.
inches, 41.6666667 inches. It's a record for them. They've never had that much. Okay. Well, needless to say, I got up at, way before most people get up, to clean off my car, shovel the driveway, and, go to work. And I pulled out of my driveway, hit the street I live on, and got stuck like immediately.
Oof.
Okay. The boss texts everybody, says, hey, I'm on my way in. Everybody come in at 9 a.m. instead of be here by 7. And I'm like, dude, I don't know when the plow's coming. I literally cannot leave my street. Okay. Needless to say, we had a snow day, which is not bad. I got a day off, but it's unpaid and I have to make it up on Monday, which sucks because I get to make it up. But the plow didn't show up till 3 p.m. That's when I was able to leave the house and like go do shit. But the point is, I had a lot of free time yesterday. So I thought, what's going on Twitter? What's the manosphere up to? What are the guys up to? What is everybody doing? I got this unexpected day off. What the hell's going on? What's going on? And I noticed Ryan Stone went on a show from a guy named OG Roland Rat. That's what he goes by on Twitter. I hear the cackling already. And so I thought, hey, let's go check it out. I know who this guy is. He's got some interesting takes on things on Twitter. So oh yeah, there's this live stream. Ryan retweeted it type of thing. That's how I knew it was going on. So, hey, let's go check it out. So I get in there. And I'm not going to throw shade at OG Roland. He meant well, and he was very British, which I'm assuming is because he has the accent. Maybe something else. I'm not the world's greatest expert on accents, but he sounded British to me. Okay, so I liked his topic enough, but I got told by Red Hawk when he saw me when I was like, "What's up, fellas?" He's like, "Oh my God, Rob, you're here. You're gonna hate it here," and he wasn't wrong. And it wasn't Ryan and Roland having their chat. That went fairly well. It was the cancer that was the chat that after about, I don't know, a half hour of watching that shit, I had to get the fuck out of there. I was like, man, because it's the return crowd. Yeah, dude.
I got through 15, like the first 15 or 20 minutes of it, and I had to stop, man.
I don't even know if I made it that long, to be honest, Bull. And
Well,
I know
I was
came
working.
in.
I was working because I listened to it after the fact,
Oh,
and then
fuck.
and then I was watching. I got 15, 20 minutes in. This guy, I was just like, dude, I'm so fucking. Like Ryan was doing the best he could by carrying.
Oh yeah, Ryan
that interview,
was trying
but
to save a burning ship, and it just.
oh my God, like 20. I just had to. I just shut it off. I went.
Yeah, I had to do a tactical retreat as well. Marty showed up, which made me. That's why I even brought this up.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on in the chat.
Yeah, Marty showed up, and I was like, oh, thank God. Marty's here. I recognize his familiar face, or his familiar avatar. And I'm thinking maybe we'll save the chat, and yeah, that didn't happen. And all I can remember before I ejected is, Ryan was talking about living in the present, basically. Why do you fucking care about this stupid shit that you have no control over? And most of the shit you guys wish for either never happened or it's in the past and we can't go back, is more or less what was going on. And I remember some dude said something along the lines of, bro, when the apocalypse happens, nobody's going to care about, your PUA shit. To which I had to respond, bro, in the apocalypse, no one's going to care about history or the abstract either.
Nope.
Okay. And that was my final parting comment because it was probably 5 minutes after that. I was like, I can't. I got to get the fuck out of here. And so I bailed. And then I turned around because, again, this was around, I don't know, 2, something like that. Because I did leave the house when the plow showed up. I left, went and got beer, went and did some other shit. But I came back and I'm like, okay, what else is going on? And somehow, I don't even know how the fuck it showed up for me. But Shoe on Head, do you know who she is?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoe on Head was going to be a guest on some other person's fucking stream. Somebody, some chick, dude, I don't know what the fuck it is. Major leftist. Okay. Both Shoe and this person were leftists. I'm assuming it's a chick, transgender, whatever. So I thought, I want to check out Shoe. She's hot. I'd nail that chick if I had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, let's go check it out. Let's go see what the left is doing, So I turned that on, and it was a replay by that point. It wasn't live, but I turned it on, and here's the main chick, or main person, whatever. And they talked with the chat for a while, and then they brought Shoe on. And so we got 2 girls basically talking about shit. And here's the thing I realized, because I couldn't just sit here in my chair like I am right now watching. It's like I got bored. And I was like, I got to get up, make dinner, do some shit. So I'm doing that, but I left it on. And so I could hear it over my speakers. I'm listening to these 2 people talk. And I realized, man, they're more worried, they being the left, the evil left, that all you fuckers get all hung up about, clenching your fists and clenching your pearls, and the left is a fucking problem. And I realized they, the left, are more concerned about offending each other and getting canceled. So these 2 women were more worried about saying the R word and can I say this and can I say that? I don't want to cancel your channel and I don't want to get you in trouble and I don't want to get you in trouble either. They were doing that shit for about the half hour that I listened to.
It's the Ouroboros, man. It's the snake eating itself over there.
Well, I get that, but the big part that I got is I realized, oh fuck, the right, the guys I typically follow who tend to lean towards the right. You guys aren't watching this shit, because if you did, you'd realize it's a big nothing burger.
Yeah.
You'd be like, wow, the left, the evil left, they're corrupting our children and they're killing society. No, they're not. They're too worried about offending each other and getting canceled. They don't fucking care about you.
Right.
And
but you gotta have a boogeyman, bro.
Well, that's it. But the right has a bigger boogeyman. It's the left who are too worried about offending each other. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
There is no Matrix.
No, there isn't.
Matrix is a metaphor in a movie made by a couple trannies.
That's true.
That's all it is. It's a metaphor. Once you start taking your metaphors as having some sign of corporeal reality, you fucked up. Because
Nick, I think you won the harshness of the week with that.
Dude, he won the harshness of the year with that one. I'm telling you what, because that's the thing. I've never really watched a lot of leftist shit because I don't have the time. I don't have the time to sit around on YouTube and watch a bunch of shit. I have a life. I got shit to do. I got to work. I got to eat. I got to sleep, take a shower, fuck, the belly dancer and whatever other women happen to show up for me. I don't have fucking time. And so when I had time today or yesterday, I was like, hey, let's go check out the opposition. Let's check out the enemy, because everybody, oh my God, the left. And I realized, dude, the left isn't a problem. It's a social online club, and they're more worried about offending each other than anything else. They don't give a fuck about the right. They don't care. They're too busy worrying about each other and worrying about, stepping on landmines that they planted themselves.
Yes.
And they care about you. And but the biggest realization is I was like, oh my God, the right are bigger pussies than the left. Holy shit.
Well, it's like girls. Like most girls don't even know you exist.
Right. Same shit. None of them, they barely talked about the right. And when they did, it was dismissive. It was just like, oh yeah, the right, whatever. And then
Rob, do you remember that there was a clip here a while back with there was this meeting of a bunch of leftists, and they were all inside this auditorium and stuff, and they were bitching about like all this other stuff except for what they were there to talk about, because everyone was getting offended by something in the audience.
Right.
I don't know if you ever saw it, but it's like they couldn't get their shit together long enough to even talk about what they're supposed to talk about there.
Right. They're not the enemy that the right portrays. Danny Arnold, you said, I can't say I give the left even a second thought. Thank you, Bull. You know, unless they come up in conversation, LOLs, lulls. I don't even give a shit about the left. Dude, you're right. Okay, you're correct. But you know what, Danny? Don't give a fuck about the right either. Maybe even more so is my I'm getting.
Well, how often does either side affect your day-to-day life?
Not at all.
I haven't.
That's the point.
You're forgetting, everybody forgets the one most important thing is that Twitter is where, or social media or the internet is where everybody goes to, you know, they go to be a part of the forest about what they big the picture, what they think the big picture is. But the fact of the matter is, we're all just, you know, living in a tree. And from that perspective, there is no right and there is no left. And let me tell you why. It's because if you ever get these folks together, and I've been in groups before, which is why I'm not in groups anymore. And when you get the left together, and they're great as long as they have a common enemy. But once that enemy is vanquished and then they have to decide how they're going to proceed, they can't. You know why? Because then you still have the atheists versus the religious. You have all these different factions. You have relatively conservative gays against the Rainbow Coalition guys. Right. And it's the same thing that happens on the right. You think there's a right? Well, there's not. Because let me tell you, once the left boogeyman is not there for everybody to focus on anymore, then you're going to have all the, the Catholic, birthing cult is going to be against all the, atheist libertarians, and nobody's going to be able to agree on anything.
That's when you have the Australian transplant girl come in and start some shit.
Well, I mean, the point though is everybody is playing their game of Risk or Stratego or whatever, and the fact of the matter is there are no armies.
I'm super.
there is nothing there, and at the end of the day, all you have is you either lived your life or you didn't. And if you sacrifice it for all this shit, then you're going to find out that you spent your life eating a big nothing burger and wasted a lot of energy on a lot of shit that's not true and it's not going to happen anyway. And if it does, you're not going to have an impact on it except in how you respond to it when it does.
Correct.
Because I had we're not saying for those who are wanting to fucking eat paint chips, we're not saying to not give a shit about anything, but the best way, well, yeah, I mean, just focus on shit in your life, your day-to-day life.
That's it.
Chesty had an excellent tweet here a few days ago recently, and he was saying how guys like him, they're not worried about all this bullshit politics. The guys like him are working on trying to make more money and work around the bullshit.
Right.
To improve their life.
Best tweet was what he quote tweeted Nick. When Nick was talking about, looking each other in the eye and you know that your offspring are going to fucking, crush it for passion. And he was like, well, that's enough Twitter for the day because I already know how this ends and I don't even want us to comment.
That's how I'm changing the world. I'm getting all the best people to quit Twitter. That's how I'm changing the world.
Wait, Nick is a one-man act.
Finish my story
Atlas shrugged.
Welcome
No,
to.
dude,
That's why I
he really
quit
is the one,
hosting.
man. He is John Galt.
I'm building Galt's
You're
Gulch over
slowly
here.
gonna phase yourself out. Yeah, you're slowly gonna just phase yourself out, guys. Not only am I not hosting, I'm not even gonna be on the show anymore. I already know where he's going. I know how this
No,
ends.
I'm
bro.
still going to show up. I'm still going to show up if my
Well,
wife
that's good
lets me.
because we need your hot takes. Oh, Jesus. Dante, you know what? I can't even believe you threw that up there, Bull, because I already know Dante's not wearing a beanie. So we shouldn't even be talking to Dante right now. All right. But go back to Zachary Moore's first comment about our enemies aren't as evil. That's the one.
Our
Yeah,
enemies
we
aren't
know
as
about
evil as we
this.
imagine. Maybe we're not
And
quite as
maybe
good.
we're not quite as good. There you have it. Because when I was listening to these two women going on and worrying about stepping on toes and worrying about offending the chat, and that's when I realized, oh shit, the left is just an online club. That's all it is.
Mhm.
Okay. I actually, believe it or not, I felt sympathy. I was like, oh, these poor chicks, these poor people. Now, don't get me wrong, that it's not like, oh, I'm going to go and be a leftist. No, I'm going to be me because I play for Team Me. That's what I do. But at least I realized, oh shit, they're not nearly the boogeyman that Matt Walsh and even a bunch of you motherfuckers on Twitter that aren't nobody fucking go on and on about. It's like, have you sat down and watched some of this shit? Because it's nothing. It literally is nothing other than I was like, oh man, I'm bored. And so I had to leave after watching about, listening and watching about a half hour. I left. And then I was like, man, what am I going to do now? I got to get the return crowd and the leftist crowd out of my fucking palate. I got to get them off my tongue because my tongue tastes like ass right now. So what am I going to do? Well, hey, believe it or not, it was Alex Costello, Mr. Skyrim order himself, tweeted something about, I'm going to go on and play my game if you guys want to come and watch. And I was like, thank you. I'm going to go watch Alex play fucking video games. So I showed up and Mish was there and Marty showed up, a bunch of guys. And when I said hi, everybody like shit their pants because they're like, wait, what? Rob's here? Holy fuck. Because I never show up because I got shit to do. But I showed up and I sat there for, I don't know, probably an hour watching fucking Alex play his fucking video game. And he responded to the chat. He dialogued with us and whatnot. And I remember him saying, hey, oh my God, Rob, wow, thanks, man. Thanks for showing up. And I'm like, no problem, dude. I wanted to see what you're up to. And he was like, yeah, I kind of had to step away from the whole red pill thing. There's better voices, better guys saying the shit. And I don't know, man, I might come back to it. And I told him straight up, I'm like, don't, fuck, you're happier here doing this. You're a gamer, dude. Fucking do your games. Don't worry about the red pill. Don't worry about the manosphere. Do what makes you happy, Alex. And for me, I was like, I don't want you giving me a sermon about the red pill. I don't need another fucking lesson because I've heard it. I've heard it all. Chest can back that up because if anyone's been around long enough, Chesty's been around long enough. Okay. And thank you, Marty. Yes, if my tongue tastes like ass, I want it to be from actual ass. I agree with you 100%, dude. And that's the part where I felt robbed. I was like, man, I've been gypped because
Rob got robbed, dude.
I did. Because my tongue tasted like ass, and yet I wasn't licking any. And so it's like, fuck. I needed a palate cleanser.
Your tongue tasted like ass. You never even met Billy's mom. That's
I need a palate cleanser from this conversation.
Yeah, whatever, Nick. But I that's why I had to go watch out. Well, there we have it.
There's your palate cleanser, motherfucker.
Right? But that's why I had to go watch Alex play fucking Skyrim. I had to go watch him play Skyrim. Because I was just like, man, I gotta get out of this shit for a minute. And that's where I was just like, man, this, you know what? Fuck it. And that's why, like, even today, I get on today and all I really checked was my DMs. And there was some shit going on there. And I'm just like, oh my God, fuck, you guys are killing me. These are DMs. These aren't, you know, the shit in the TL.
I agree.
It's
She's an idiot, but I still would.
Who's MGT?
MTG. That's that girl. She's a Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I have no idea who the fuck it is.
Yeah, she's a member of Congress. She's House of Rep.
Oh well, whatever.
She was calling. She was a few days ago. She was calling for national divorce and shit like that. So
okay. Oh, that one.
That one. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. And you know, that's the thing I've realized, and I tweeted about it here a couple of days ago. You know, the supposed right. All you fuckers do is talk. It's all you do. You run your fucking mouths. Hot, you know, your bladder's full of hot air. That's no app. Rob. Thank you, Jess. Yes. Yes.
Oh. And he's mad as fuck about it.
Dude, I really am. I you know, and that's what. Nick. Probably the best comment of the night.
Calling for a divorce of these two face
airy homos.
He's probably not wrong.
He's not. He's really not. But you know, I was just like, man, so I had to go get a palate cleanser. And so I watched Alex Costello play fucking Skyrim. And even earlier, that's the funny thing. You know, Ryan's got his Minecraft Tekken, whatever he does channel. And I've heard him say a few times, man, if he gets his subscribers up to what he's got on his, you know, his Red Pill channel, he's out. He's gone type of shit. Yeah, Nick's over here giving us the finger. Who can't quit who? Fuck you guys. Come say that on the panel, Nick. Skyrim job Costello. I'll tell you what though, dude. That was the palate cleanser I needed. I just sat there because I even debated on like, do I even say hello? Do I say shit or do I just lurk? Because I don't want the chat to be like, oh fuck, Rob's here, even though I'm not nobody. It's like, I don't know, dude. I don't want to go there. Just play your fucking game. Just let me watch and just decompress and just chill. And so, and they did. Everybody kind of chilled out when they were, oh, Rob's here. Oh, wow. What? And then it's all good, guys. Go just play your fucking game. Don't worry about me, you know? And so we did. And it was great. It was fucking fantastic watching that. And the funny thing is, you got Ryan doing his Minecraft and his Tekken, and I've sat around lurking in that, watching him do that shit. And then I found a guy on TikTok of all fucking things. He plays Grand Theft Auto 5. He plays as a cop. And here's the fun part. He's a cop in real life. He's a cop playing a cop in this game. Okay. And yet
the Matrix within a Matrix.
Dude, it's fucking insane because all the guys that play with him, because they have like a private server type of thing. All the guys that play are cops. And like he's got a dispatch where he's got his radio on his shoulder and you can hear them talking. They're doing the Discord thing, but they actually like they're tight and it's fucking hilarious to watch these guys play. And this guy has never heard of the manosphere. He has no idea about, you know, left and right and all this other bullshit. And 30% of guys under 30 aren't getting laid. The guy, he's just fucking entertaining. And I'm like, oh man, maybe when I upgrade my computer, maybe I'm just going to play fucking games and fuck all y'all, you know? But it's like, I'll come on and let them burn. I'll do Red Evening with Jack. Which I need to have a few words with Jack, but that's another story. But, you know, anyway, you know, moving on, I'm thinking, man, maybe I just need to do that. Maybe I just need to play fucking video games, play Eve again, go out and blast motherfuckers, you know, gate camp in space. you know, and then when you guys come in and go, what the fuck's Rob doing? He's fucking killing guys in space. He's going after players in a cloaked spaceship type of shit. You know, I'm fucking doing Klingon maneuvers, except it's better than Klingon maneuvers. Maybe I need to do that shit because some of the shit I see, I'm just like, man, I am so fucking over this shit. Ah, see, you know, Mish is just, yes, one of us, dude, Mish. Dude, the thing is, when I upgrade my computer, because I already looked into what I need. I already found it and I know how much it's going to cost me. When I upgrade my computer here in the next, I don't know, 3 to 4 months, tops, probably June, July at the latest, I'm thinking if I get back on Eve, if I get back on that video game, you motherfuckers are never going to see me again. Because I was on that fucker like 10 years ago and just like dropped my life into it. You're never going to see me on Twitter. That if you see me on YouTube, which I probably would stream it because it would be fun. But when you guys are like, hey, did you know statistically this many guys, I'm going to be like, don't care. I'm gate camping. Leave me the fuck alone. You know, I'm going over here to nuke this. Look at this motherfucker here thinking he's the shit and he doesn't know he's got a predator in the fucking system with him about to kill him. I'm going to be doing shit like that is what I'm thinking. Because, man, I've so had it with left, right politics, fucking feminism. Dude, Chesty, you're not wrong, dude.
I'll stream Sudoku. I'll do some Sudokus. I'll do that.
So not wrong. I think Ryan's on the right path where he's like, yeah, if I can get my, you know, my gaming channel up to what I'm getting with my red pill channel, if I can get it up there, I'm out. Dude,
can you hear me?
Dante. Yeah, I can hear you, Nick. Dante, that's another one that I'm going to revive.
Hello.
Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Hi, Nick.
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
Hello.
No.
Damn.
Is it right? See, and that's another one. Rob, you know, that's it. Hello.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I was thinking you're just fucking with me now.
I was.
Okay, that's what I thought because the grin on your face said, I'm eating a turd. What do you guys think? But Dante, yes, I'm going to resurrect Among Us because even I can do that on my computer right now. I can do that one. But it's funner playing with guys that you know when you do Among Us than it is randos. That's why I think that's why it all kind of fell apart. I loved doing Among Us, talking to Ryan, talking to Sterling, talking to everybody else that was in there, Conk. That was fun. I enjoyed the fuck out of that. So you will be seeing a resurrection of Among Us because I'm going to be like telling you fuckers, okay, you need to get on Among Us and I'll set up a server and you fuckers need to come in here and play with me. You know, it'll be fun. But I'm thinking I might go back to Eve and kill fuckers in space. And if you guys decide you want to join that, there's going to be certain systems that it's like, you don't want to go there because I'm going to be waiting for you like a trapdoor spider, man. I will fuck your shit up. You know, you come down here and be like, wow, I got killed by this guy. Yeah, that was me, motherfucker. And I nuked you because I could. That's why. Just for the simple fact that I collect bodies. I have trophies. I'm a serial killer in this game. It's the greatest thing ever.
You got killed by Trapdoor Tusken Raider.
Right? Dude, I should so see if I could change my avatar to that. That would be so great. I haven't checked that game out in years. I'm going to have to see because I know I still have the accounts. They didn't delete them because I didn't delete the accounts. I just stopped playing. So I know I could get back into them. And it's just like, oh man, if I could change, if they allowed that, oh, you can
I'm gonna have to
gonna
paint
have to
3D. I'm gonna have to paint 3D your face on a Tusken Raider body.
Dude, no. You want the Tusken Raider face on my body. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
See, that's one thing Jack totally missed when I threw that Tusken Raider up there. We were having the pop metal fucking cheap knife talk right before I threw it up there. Yes, McTubis gets it. yeeted by a digital pot steel knife. Okay. When I threw the Tuscan Raider thing up yesterday and was like, if you know, you know, Jack missed the point entirely. He's like, you know, goes off into left field, you know, oh, this is about YouTubers. And I'm like, no, dude. No, you missed it, Jack. I'm talking about being the guy that's buck naked with a pot steel knife. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, the reason he doesn't understand is because his country doesn't have a military.
Well, this is true. We are his military.
Yeah. So he has no frame of reference.
No, he has no idea what the fuck I was going on about. That's why, you know, I didn't bother to correct him, which goes on to my next point. Lecturing. Bull, have you ever been lectured by like your mom or your dad or another man? Have you ever been lectured?
Yes.
Nick, how about you? Well, I already know, but Nick, have you ever been lectured?
I feel like I'm getting lectured right now.
Yeah, how does it make you feel, Nick?
I'm not even going to eat him for that. That's pretty damn good.
No, that was good. That was good. I
Damn.
God damn.
God damn.
Thank you. You made my point in a one sentence phrase. Here's the thing that I like to say when guys come to me and ask for advice or whatever, because I think back, because usually it's another man lecturing them that gets them all fucking hot. And then they come to me and go, bro, what do you think? And all I can say to them is what I think to myself when I had to be lectured by my mom, my dad, some other random asshole on the internet is no one man can lecture or tell another man what to do. Okay. Which is why I don't typically lecture. If you ask me my opinion, you ask me for advice. Hey, Rob, what do I do? What would you do? What would Rob do? I'll tell you what I would do, but I'm not going to tell you what to do because you're your own man and you got to figure it out. You can take my advice or leave it. I don't care. It's your life. You decide. I'm not going to lecture you. You're going to do what you're going to do. And so I had somebody reach out to me recently and go, the fuck about another man lecturing. And yeah, I know what they were talking about. I saw it. They saw it. I saw it. And I had to say, yeah, you know, you're being lectured and lecturing sucks. You kind of like white people, Nick? All right. Well, that's good that you kind of like them.
They're growing on me anyway.
It's like Perry.
Oh, Vanilla Ice and Disco. God damn you guys. I got to go back and see the goddamn chat now. Tuscan Raiders. Remember when you could call them sand people? That's right, Billy. Fucking sand people.
If you call them sand people, how are you going to distinguish between them and the Arabs?
Oh, look at you
Oh.
fucking getting edgy. Oh, shit. That's right. Sand people, sand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mish is in the chat. He might be offended.
He might be.
Hey, look at
Speak of the
that.
devil.
He's here and he shall, you know, summon the devil, and there he is. Someone in Ryan's chat called it the preacher phase for when you learn a new thing and want to lecture about it. Yeah, except Zachary, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. The problem I have is, besides lecturing in general, you know, that one's one of those that's rubbing the cat's fur backwards type of shit. That shit gets under my skin because I grew up with it. I don't like
Fucking Dante.
people. They're coarse and rough, and they get everywhere. God damn it, Dante.
That's a stone.
He's trying to derail the conversation. You're not going to do it, bro. You're not going to do it. The problem I have with lecturing is not only when new initiates, you know, new guys decide, hey, I'm going to red pill you, you know, whatever. They're new and I get it. It's when you got veterans. You got guys who've been around for a minute and they still fucking do it. That's when I'm like, bro, this ain't it. You know, you haven't figured that one out yet. You need to stop with the lecturing because you're outing yourself, for one. And two, nobody fucking cares. Nobody wants to hear it. So just save your breath. Stop. Don't hit send when it comes time to tweet. Just let it go. Let the guy, let the younger guy figure it out. Let the new guy figure it out.
Put the encyclopedia down.
The encyclopedia, Rollo's book, whatever it is, just put it down. Do not hit send on the tweet. Take 30 seconds and go, would I want to hear this? Probably not. Well, then don't fucking send it. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Zachary, if you've been here more than 3 months, you're a veteran. Just saying.
Where?
Chess. He's asking, how long does it take to be considered a veteran? 3 to 6 months if you're hanging around in the tomato sphere or the gay monastery. 3 to 6 months, dude.
I think he should be yeeted for asking the question.
Nah. But it is one of those things. I feel like a veteran after watching some of these. Dude, Marty, you are a veteran, dude.
You misspelled masochist.
Well, that too, but he has the 1,000 cock stare. I already know.
Nobody cares about your discovery of the pre.
Hi, Vanessa Kitty. How the hell are you? I drunk tweeted, then I went to detox. Oh, Jesus. All right. Yeah. You guys are killing me tonight, but you have some good shit. That's one of the things I like about my chat, even though I kind of hate you fuckers too. Like Ryan said, just hate them a little bit because I kind of do. You know, I kind of hate y'all just a little bit. Except Chest. Chest is all right. Chest brought me beer. And smokes. Well, Dante,
that's not veteranism. That's living vicariously through other people.
It's sort of, kind of. I don't know. You know what, Dante? No, I'm not going to lecture you, Dante. You do you, bro. I'm so not going there. No.
Oh, you say, yeah, you're right, Dante. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
you're right, Dante. There you
go. What kind of pussy eats a steak dinner anyway?
Right? Oh, did you see that? You had to have seen that.
I saw it.
Little TikTok video from fucking Governor Megatron. That was brilliant. That was
yeah.
I mean, cutting up meat with a fork and a knife, and then bringing that fork to your mouth in some kind of effeminate, dainty fashion. What kind of
you had your pinky, dude? If that's not jerky, you ain't alpha.
That's jerky. I got some jerky right here.
Okay, well, all right, fine.
Made a big batch of jerky, man. That's if you're gonna eat as a man, you either need to, eat that shit raw, zombie style, or you just need to slice it up and dry it out and eat it. You don't need a fucking utensils and napkins. What kind of
this is not, shit just to be clear, this is not Billy's mom's labia. This is actual jerky.
Nuke showed up. Hey, welcome to the shit show, Nuke. Oh, god damn. Look at hey, Chest, I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me. I'm on a motherfucking boat. Right. That's right. Look at my vacation. Nuke's over there going, the fuck did I just walk into?
What's on the Alpha grocery shopping list this week? Arby's.
Something to do with burn testicles, I'm sure. Oh, Jesus. That's the point.
Organ meat. That's what's raw organ meat. That's what's on the.
What kind of pussy drives a car?
I mean, if you ain't walking 15 miles uphill both ways, barefoot in snow, I don't know what to tell you. You're not gonna make it, bro.
Well, ride a fucking horse. That's what the Romans did. That's what the fucking, what's their names? They're like the Romans, but not. Remember, what the fuck?
The Greeks.
You talking about the 300 again, Nick?
No, not the Romans, the Spartans. The Spartans. That's what
ones.
the
That's-
Spartans.
yeah.
The Spartans and the Stoics rode fucking horses. Ride a fucking horse, pussy.
Dude, they didn't even ride horses. They went on their fucking sandals. What are you talking about? They didn't even bitch about it. God.
Well, Danny said up here the steaks with the Cosmo. I've never tried Alpine Touch, but the Cosmo Q steak rubs is fucking
Alpine
off the
Touch.
chain. I heard the Alpine Touch is good too, but I can't find it anywhere.
What kind of faggots put spices on their food?
You should not even put salt on it or you're beta.
What kind of that's cooking? What kind of faggot cooks? Be a man.
Be a man, eat that shit raw.
You get that E. coli and you shut the fuck up.
Eat
That's
that shit.
right.
You shit it out and get over it.
That's right. Fucking man the fuck up. God.
I'm telling you.
The fucking Marty. You know it's gay if your girl gives you a blowjob.
Dude, if you even have a girl, you're fucking gay.
Fuck a dude. Don't
That's
be gay.
right.
Fuck a dude.
Fuck a dude.
T-Rex Army.
If you're not fucking dudes, you're gay. Go fuck a sheep. Do what your ancestors did.
Ah. Go
Just
jerk off into
call
a
my
sock.
nephew, dude. He'll hook you up with some nice goats.
No, he won't. That fucker's goddamn stingy. Are you fucking kidding me? I hit him up. I'm
Mish?
like, yes. I'm like, hey, nephew, hook your uncle up. And he's like, how much money you got? And I'm like, are you
He's
fucking-
like half Arab, half Jew.
yeah, no shit. I'm like, he's like, how much money you got? And I was like, you're joking, right? He's like, did I laugh? And I'm like, holy shit. What the fuck's a man got to do to get a goddamn goat around here? He's like, he starts unzipping his pants. And I'm like, dude, that's way gayer than I am. I can't, you know? So no goats for me, apparently. Jesus, he is. He's like half Arab, half Jew. Telling you what, fuck you.
Yes,
Did you
he's
did you
right.
offer
Not
to pay
even-
in vests?
Dude, I offered all kinds of shit. You don't even want to know that conversation. And he was just like, nope. Nope. And I was like, God damn, dude. You're fucking
Trust me,
hard.
it's not even fucking chariots. It's strap a saddle on your woman and race your woman. If you're not racing your woman, if she's not winning races for you,
Oh,
you ain't out.
right. How hard does she bite down on the bit? You know, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, Mish, Mish is being nice on Twitter. Everybody thinks, oh, Mish is hardcore. Dude, you didn't have the private conversation I did. That motherfucker wouldn't even give me. I gave him everything. And he was like, how much money you got? And I'm like, what? He's like, you heard me. I didn't fucking stutter. And I'm like, oh my, dude, bro, we're bros, bro. And he's like, no, we're not. And it's like, wow.
You can't take somebody with camel shit on his dick very seriously.
Oh, fuck. The goat pill. Right, Tempest?
Fucking Tempest. They're taking the
Steve,
goat.
the shit
goat
up
pill.
once every 4 months, but he gets it right at least. It's not like the rest of you pussies.
Right? No shit. Get paid in shekels. Dude, I got your fucking shekels. God damn it, Mish.
Talks.
I got your shekels. You motherfucker.
Starting to turn,
Wow.
this is starting to turn into like a fucking Lifetime movie or something.
No, it's not. We're just going plaid like in fucking what was that movie? The parody of Star Wars that Mel Brooks did. What was the hell?
Spaceballs?
That's the
Spaceballs.
one. Thank you. Spaceballs. We're going plaid. That's what this is.
Look at Kadia getting in it. So you
That's
deadlift,
right.
you're not a
Dude,
man.
Nuke knows. Nuke knows. I'm telling you what. If you deadlift, Nuke, you're right. If you deadlift, you're not a man. You're a fucking simp.
What
You're
kind
a
of gay faggot goes into a room full of men with wearing shorts and bends over?
Thank you, Nick. What, bros? You thinking about your time when you dropped the soap in prison and you liked it? That's what a deadlift is, motherfucker.
That's why only deadlift milking cows.
Oh man.
Shit. That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
I only
Hey, look
deadlift
here.
milking cows.
Confucius showed up. Cold Bug showed up. Oh, God damn it. Confucius. Dude, I don't know about you, bro. I'm wondering about you. First, I thought you were okay because, you seemed pretty switched on and you did the tomato Twitter thing, which I'm still trying to make a thing. But then you had to go and watch the replay about Ryan and OG Roland in the chat. And yet I could hear you jerking off to it. And I'm just, bro, what are you doing? You're over here going, there was nothing wrong with them. They were good. What the fuck are you guys going on about? It was the greatest thing ever. I was jerking.
Gay camels.
They wouldn't even fuck. God damn it.
They kept spitting.
That's when two clans in the Middle East go to war, right? They come back. You told us gay camels.
Oh my God. Best stream ever right here tonight. You guys better scream.
Simping for seed oil.
That's right, dude. If you cook your shit in grapeseed oil, you're not going to make it. Canola oil, you are a beta. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You're a beta in my book if you eat steak with a fork.
Dude, you're not wrong, Nick. You're a beta if you eat it rare. It's got to be raw.
Who cuts their food into little bite-sized pieces like you're some, 5-year-old? What the fuck is that bullshit?
Do you know who cuts their food into little pieces and eats it? Whammon. And if you cut your food into pieces, you're a whammon. God
fucking
damn it.
Bitch. You're a bitch. You're not a man.
You are. You fuckers should be out going after your food with your bare fucking hands. And you should be
if you take your woman to a restaurant and
you're so not gonna make it.
And you even sit down and order some food, that's pretty gay. But when your steak comes, if you don't pick it up with your hands and just bite into it while she's over there, cutting it and doing all that gay shit, then you're just
no.
Dante fucking has his girlfriend chew his steak up and regurgitate it back into his mouth.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, Nick, I'm going to have to disagree with everything you just said. That shows how much of a chump you are. If you even take her out to dinner, you're a chump.
Agreed. I agree.
If you even think about taking her out for something to eat, you're a chump.
You're right. She should be able to. I mean, there's enough.
Read your mind and just show up and start sucking your dick. You're a chump.
She's right.
There's enough protein in semen to keep her going, and it'll keep her thin too.
Exactly.
Dude, my semen will keep her alive indefinitely. She will live longer than all you chumps.
It's the fountain of youth.
If you want to live forever, you gotta suck Rod's dick.
Thank you, Bull, for acknowledging the truth. If she just sucks my dick and swallows, she'll live forever. It is the fountain of youth. And anything else, you fuckers are gay and you're beta and you're not going to make it.
The Wellington test.
No, even the Wellington test is gay. Nope.
No, it isn't. Yes, because you're not supposed to actually eat it. You're just supposed to get her to make it.
Oh, and then you go, fuck is this shit? Knock it off.
You just pick it up. You just pick it up and throw it against the fucking wall.
Throw it on the ground.
When she makes the Wellington and brings it into you, you pick it up, you open the back door, and you chunk it in the yard like a football.
Dude, I would still throw it on my floor and be like, "Now clean that shit up, bitch."
Or you can
look what you dropped.
That's right. What is this shit? Fucking clean it up now.
Why'd you throw it on the floor, you silly bitch?
What you do is you take your knife and you
make me some mac and cheese while you're at it.
You cut the core out of the beef Wellington and then you fuck the beef Wellington. See, bitch, I don't need you. I just need beef Wellington. That's why I wanted beef Wellington. I needed something to fuck that was tight. Ugh.
No Arby's for Nick.
No what for me?
Prime. No Arby's for you. You want that prime beef Wellington.
I don't know. You know that beef and cheddar looks pretty fuckable. It is expert alpha advice. This is the only place you're going to get it. You think Rolo's going to tell you to fuck a beef Wellington? Hell no. You're never going to hear that from Rolo or Ryan, for that matter. I mean, even Top G himself, expects you to eat steak with a knife and fork. What kind of pussy shit is that?
He's been in Romania too long.
Me?
No, him.
Oh yeah.
Top
See,
G.
Romania's fucked him up. They still eat with forks over there. They use napkins. They have tables. Who eats at a fucking table? What kind of cunt sits
if you're not eating raw meat in a fucking cave, you're not gonna make it.
You should be out in the woods taking a shit while you're eating a piece of meat raw.
Wiping your ass with some fucking poison oak.
Wiping your ass with the leftover meat.
Dude, I'm telling you, Top G, he just outed himself. He's saying he's top gamma. I'm top A. Top A, motherfuckers. That's how that rolls.
Does the A stand for asshole?
Yes.
See, Balthazar has a correct return to the cave.
He's got the fucking but he spelled it wrong, you fucking retard. Yeah. It's not
R3.
Yes, R3 TVRN.
Cave.
Nice fucking.
What kind
time
of
his ass out.
What kind
time
of
his ass out for
lives
doing
in
it wrong.
Cave?
Now, what
a
kind
cave is just a big pussy.
Cave? You got to live out in the fucking outdoors where
you gotta live in the trees. You gotta live in the trees and fight on the ground like
Jesus
Nick says.
Christ, Balthazar, you have not learned anything. You're not gonna make.
You got to sleep out on the open, flat ground and take any challenge that comes at you in the middle of the night and defeat that motherfucker. You can't be hiding in caves like a little bitch. Jesus.
Hey, go to Dante's comment. Yeah, no, Dante, you cocksucker, you don't get it. It's not poison ivy. You got to use a fucking cactus to wipe your ass. Just saying, poison ivy, dude, you're beta. You're not gonna make it, bro. You'd have no idea.
You have to use a good agave fucking cactus to wipe your ass with.
I'm almost thinking we need to switch to razor blades and go Sigma.
Oh, we probably can.
If your asshole ain't bleeding when you're done wiping, you ain't fucking alpha.
Returd. See, McTubis gets it.
He's got more goddamn alpha in his pinky finger than any of you other motherfuckers will ever have in your entire body ever. Just saying. Jesus.
See, you can't buy it.
If you don't
listen to Joe Rogan, gay.
No, Nuke. Since you decided to come in here, you're fair fucking game, bro.
Yeah, he is.
I'm saying you are fair fucking game now. No. If you don't listen to Jordan Peterson, you're fucking gay.
If you don't listen to Jordan Peterson while wearing a beanie, you're fucking gay, dude.
Hey, wait.
Rogan looks like a dick.
He kind of does. If you're not listening to Matt Walsh, you're fucking gay. I'm going to say that one right
wow.
now. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going there, bro. I'm going hard.
Really?
I am going hard. Yes. If you don't listen to Matt fucking Walsh with his fuck trophies, you are gay. God.
You don't blame the cabal for the end of the
That's true.
That's pretty good.
You don't blame the Matrix for why you can't get a job or get laid. You're gay.
Yeah.
Why you're in prison.
If it's the Matrix's fault for anything you ever did ever, if you don't believe that it's the Matrix's fault, you're gay. Yes.
That's I don't see how that's not parallel to women blaming men for their problems.
Shh. You're saying the quiet parts out loud, Bull. Shut the fuck up.
All women are gay.
Thank you. Bull yeeted himself. He did, what is it, seppuku or whatever? He fucking, death before dishonor. He took the sword and he inserted it in his innards and that's a real alpha male right there.
If everybody does not commit seppuku before the end of this broadcast, you're gay. And if you die from it, you're doubly gay.
Dude, you're way beyond gay. You're so homo.
Do not
my
die.
God.
You can't be a real man and die from seppuku.
Oh, well, look, it's the resurrection.
I've returned.
Bull Rush is the resurrection and the life.
Oh, fuck. We're all fucked now.
That's right, Zach. Bull did the honorable thing.
I did.
And then he dishonored himself by coming
By
back.
coming back,
I was trying
right?
to be the change I wanted.
You were trying to be the change you wanted to make. Yeah. Fucking
But you were really just
didn't do
LARPing.
it. That's right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you're just LARPing.
It's the thought that counts, though, guys.
Oh, fuck. I'm telling you what, this is the decompression episode. Instead of that weird long sentence that you made that I was like, the fuck is he talking about? You need to rename it. It's the decompression episode. I'm telling you what.
There we go. I'll use that next time.
Dude, I will use it. Go fuck yourself. That's mine. I'm using it. I'm going to
Any
call
word with more than 2 syllables is gay. You're not a man.
Yeah, whatever. You over there and I got my dark lighting going on here. I'm looking moody with my sunglasses at night with my fucking beanie, and I got my weird, creepy fucking.
He looks like he's about to play Modern Warfare.
Don't be hating.
Oh, greatest answer ever.
About to play Modern Warfare on his controller.
Dude, you know what? I was fucking around with my camera the other day, fucking with the settings on it, and I could almost be Nick because I had all the lights on like I do right now, but I was adjusting the exposure, and I literally thought, dude, I look like Nick in my fucking basement or whatever right now. It was pretty cool, actually.
My office is being remodeled.
Is that what it is? You got little Spurg in there fucking doing some drywall and resheeting and rehanging some shit for you?
I wouldn't trust that little bitch to hang a picture.
What do women want? Who cares?
No, we just spent a long weekend together, like figuring out wedding invitations and shit.
Oh shit. Well, did you hold hands while you were doing it? Because if you didn't, you're not gonna make it, and you're gay as fuck.
We never stop touching each other when we're together. So
joined at the hint and the private parts.
Exactly.
And Bull went to Rob and cried out, "Let my pedos go!" There it is. Goddamn, Bull, you got the Osama bin Laden beard going on. Good on you, bro.
I do.
Niche, what do you got to answer for that, Mr. 9/11? I got my goats and I'm going to fly a fucking plane, except Bull's got the better beard than you do. What the fuck, dude?
I can't even get with a half a mile of fucking TSA, dude. They'll stop me at the fucking driveway and be like, we need to search you.
Yeah, we need to do a check. Body cavities.
That's why I always want to go through security with Bull, because they're always gonna spotlight him.
They're gonna focus on me and let you fuckers through.
Yeah, Nick comes in with his, 2.5 kilos of coke and firearms and shit. Bull's over there and they're going, "Come here, sir. We need to do a random inspection. Come here. We need to take you in the private room, but I don't want a private room. We don't care. Come over here." Yeah,
let's do this shit right now.
Rob and I are going to tell the TSA guy, "Hey, we don't want to get this guy in trouble, but he's got a funny chemical smell coming from his clothes." And he's
that's right. But
I thought I heard a ticking sound.
Yeah, exactly. Or a vibrating sound. Oh, wait, that was a dildo. But hey, it could have been a bomb. Yeah.
Hey, I actually have a funny story about vibrating dildos.
Let's hear it.
Years ago, when the ex and I were going to vacation at the beach, we were up on like the 32nd floor, somewhere up high, and so we had just gotten there, and we wheeled our suitcases in there, and we're in a packed elevator full of people, And once it got in there and it quieted down, I hear this, and we're all sitting there looking around going, what's that sound? It's obvious it's coming from her suitcase. And finally I realized what it was and
It's
bursted out
anything.
laughing. And she just looked at me and gave me like that, that big eye look. And
Yeah.
everybody in the elevator was sitting there trying not to laugh. It was hilarious.
It's not her dildo, it's a dildo.
Right.
Oh shit! What movie was that? Was that fucking Fight Club? When
It's
the
Fight Club. Yeah.
it was, yeah. Edward Norton was
Fight Club.
trying to get his shit, and the security guard was like, we you don't hear a ticking, you hear a vibrating or a buzzing, and most of the time, it's a dildo. It's not your dildo, but it's a dildo. Yeah, no shit. Real life fucking story. I love it, Nick. Dude, I'm going to have to do that sometime just to fuck with TSA because I swear to God, I'm on a list. I tell the belly dancer, I've told my ex-girlfriend, the ex-wife, bunch of women when we're going to travel. And it's always leaving Salt Lake. It's never going, it's never leaving like Hawaii or California or anywhere else I've ever been or fucking Philadelphia. No, they don't give a fuck. They're like, dude, get on the plane and get the fuck out of here. But when I'm leaving Salt Lake, my fucking town, those fuckers stop me almost every fucking time. They're like, sir, we need you to step over here. We got to do a thorough search. Do you want a private room? And I'm like, no, I want you to do it in front of God and country. I want you to pull me up in front of everybody. And the women think I'm being melodramatic. They think, dude, you're being hyperbolic. They're because these women are all alpha stoics. And so they're all like, oh, you can't be serious. And I'm like, honey, I'm going to put all my shit in your bag because, it's going to work out. They're not going to question you. Oh, is that a landmine? Is that a bomb? Is that, 7 pounds of coke? We don't care. Go ahead and walk through. You're fine. You have boobs. You're great. Okay. But I'm going to walk in and they're going to be like, sir, did you take your belt off? Yes. Did you take your shoes off? Yes. Did you empty your pockets? Yes. I'm almost in my underwear. What else more do you want? Well, step through the x-ray. Could you come over here, sir? Because there's a problem.
I'm going to pat you down. I need to touch your left side, right groin.
Well, then
whatever.
That's when the discussion, would you like a private room, sir? No. You can do this in front of everyone. I'm okay with this. You can fill me up. It's okay.
I am on a list because
Dude, I swear to God, I am. And the women fucking shit their pants when they realize I'm not joking.
I accidentally tried to go through security once with a loaded magazine in my backpack.
Accidentally.
So.
Spread your cheeks and lift your dude. Seriously, Nuke. Almost every time when I leave Salt Lake International, like literally 8 out of 10 times, they pull me aside. And the chicks think I'm joking. They think I'm being melodramatic. They think I'm being hyperbolic. When I tell them, when we go, I'm going to get searched and all the shit's going to be with you. And they're just like, oh, you're kidding. You're being over dramatic. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe they saw you at the Blue Tuna Club and thought you'd like it.
Maybe. It's a possibility. I don't know. But it's only Salt Lake when I'm trying to leave.
Yeah, that is weird.
It is. I could see, like Oakland going, wait, what the fuck you got here, bro? I could see some of the places I touched down in that they're like, pull him aside because he's a fucking shady looking motherfucker. I could see, coming into someone else's space, them going, we don't like you. We got to see what you're up to because we don't think you're a good person. And that's fine. But I'm leaving Salt Lake. You'd think Salt Lake would be like, get the fuck out of here. Go. Oh, you're leaving? Don't come back. Instead, they're like, wait, before you go, we got to do a cavity search. Well, if you're going to do that, you're doing it in front of God and country. You're doing it right here in front of everybody because I'm not taking a room because I know what happens in rooms. You ain't doing that shit here, bro. No.
Can you loosen me up with
I
a
never
French
had
tickle?
any trouble.
Dude,
I never
Nuke,
had any trouble
you
whenever I
know
visited
what?
you.
You may be right, Nuke. They might think I'm a mule, but I'm leaving Salt Lake. I'm trying to go somewhere else. You would think they'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Instead,
Well-
they're like, well, we got to check you out before you go into California and take all your dope with you. You know, because God forbid we let you take, 18 pounds of cocaine up your ass into California. You know,
Honestly, I
can't
wouldn't
have
let you leave
that.
with 18 pounds of cocaine either. I'd want some of that shit, dude.
Well, you got a point, Bull.
Like, leave
I
that
think
shit
they
here
want
for
to.
me.
I think they want to fuck with you because you look like you're
A degenerate.
right off of Sons of Anarchy. So they're like,
Right.
I'm not gonna waste my time on this computer geek looking fucker over here, and I'm not gonna waste my time on this white dude who looks
I'm
like
not
he
going to
wants to
waste
be.
my time on the
Laden.
whammon, right? But right in front or behind the Sons of Anarchy guy. I'm going to go after the Sons of Anarchy guy.
I finally got some clout, and I got some contextual clout. I'm gonna use it on this motherfucker.
Clout. Oh, fuck. I love it. Contextual clout. There it is. That's it. Because, man, seriously, at 8 out of 10 times, that's what happens when I go to leave Salt Lake International. I get stopped for some stupid shit. And the women, it's funny because they think I'm joking. And then after it happens, when they're like, they see me, get pulled aside and get, hand wanded and searched and groped and all that shit. When we're putting our shoes back on and shit after it's over, they're like, oh my God, you weren't kidding. And I'm like, did you think I was fucking with you? That's why I put all the shit in your bag, because they just let through.
Well, here's my theory. Maybe it's just like all the TSA agents are a bunch of secret kings, and this is their one chance to get over on a fucking alpha.
And no, Bull, Sigma.
Yeah, Sigma, Gamma. I don't know.
Well, I have to say this: when I got stopped, and it was doubly weird because I had flown out of Atlanta, and TSA never caught the magazine, so I flew up to Minneapolis with that loaded magazine. So I was coming back home, and
they caught you on the way back out.
I thought they were going to disappear me because Atlanta was embarrassed about it. But when I went through, they were actually pretty cool. They were like, they were just like,
that's a loaded magazine. We can't have it.
they're like, why do you have a loaded magazine? I said, I honestly, I didn't know I had it. And I
shrug emoji sign, laugh emoji sign.
Well, the weekend before, I'd taken my ex out. We had gone to the mountains for the weekend, and I had thrown my SIG and a couple of magazines in the backpack. And then when I got back, I took the SIG out, but I forgot I had thrown an extra magazine in there, so I just never thought about it.
As you normally would.
And when I went, and when I flew out of Atlanta, I noticed when my backpack went through the scanner, the dude that was standing at the scanner had walked away for a minute to go talk to the chick at the other scanner. And so it just went through, nothing flagged it. I just went on my way, never realized it was in there until they caught it in Minneapolis. So
yikes.
If you're feeling good about airport security, I'm here to tell you it's a crapshoot.
Well, they failed every I think they failed every test that they've had. They let entirely too much shit through. I didn't have any problem whenever I went and visited Raw because I brought my CZ with me, but it was in a locked box and all the mags were empty.
And you had to check it, right?
Yeah, I'd check all of it.
Yeah,
but it was a lock and zip tied its original case and everything, and it was all separate. It was all like locked down and stuff. So they're pretty cool.
To tie into Zachary's, question about, how the hell did you get away with that? What year was this? That reminds me of the time. This was back in 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. My job at the time, when I was in the armored car industry, was like, hey, Richmond needs some help. They did what is called an all call. Hey, we need help because there was some union shit going on and guys were quitting left and right and blah blah. So anyway, I was like, hey, I can go to Richmond, California. I can go, I'll go to the West Coast and make some, California money because it's way more than I make here. I'm gonna do it. I'll sign up. So I was like, okay, I'll go. I remember going, before I left, because my job, my boss, everybody told me, hey, you're going to have to take your gun with you. You're going to have to take your firearm and your body armor and all your bullshit. You got to take all your shit with you. Okay. So I went to the website, saw what the TSA and the FAA and everybody else, all the bureaucracy had to say about, well, this is how you have to check in your luggage and this is how it has to be. So I remember I had, my firearm unloaded in a case, locked. Well, then you had have your ammo in a totally separate case, unlocked or locked. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I did all that shit. I did what the TSA and the FAA said you got to do. And I showed up and, of course you got to check your luggage because you can't carry it on because, it's a firearm and ammo can't have that.
They frown upon that.
Oh, yeah. Well, Nick found out, that magazine, even though there wasn't a gun, there was just a magazine. That's the best part right there. The fact there was no gun, but there was a magazine, all these live rounds. Oh my God, they're like serpents. They'll get loose.
They took each round out and took pictures of them.
I'll bet they did.
Holy shit.
I'll bet they did. But I remember, I go into Salt Lake International because, of course, anytime I get within a 5-mile radius of them, somebody comes and pulls me over. Anyway, so I somehow made it past the state police and the local police, got to the airport, got my luggage, go up to the fucking airline counter and, got this gal, how can I help you, sir? Yeah, I'm going to Richmond. I'm flying into Oakland. I got this bag and I have a firearm. And everything stopped. And she said, "Oh, well, I'm new here, sir. Let me grab my supervisor." And I'm like, "By all means, please grab your supervisor." So then, the supervisor shows up. "What's going on, sir?" I have a firearm. "Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me show the newbie here what to do. This is great. This is a great chance for you to learn." And she walks her through what to do. And, they stuck a special sticker on my bag and here we go. And then she said, now, sir, I'm going to need you
to take this to the line to the TSA.
And I'm like, of course I do. Of course I do. So I go over. I have this bag that's got a sticker on it that says F. Hey, guys, F in the chat. Okay. Because it said F. That's what it said. This is how F in the chat originated for all you motherfuckers that don't know. Okay. It's because of me. You're welcome. So I go over to the TSA and they're like, "How can I help you, sir?" I'm like, "Oh, I have this bag. I was told to bring it here from the airline and you guys got to check it." Okay. So they throw it in the metal detector X-ray machine. And of course, the little light and the siren goes off. And they stop it, as it's rolling through. They fucking stop it. And they're like,
"What is this?"
And I'm like, "It's a firearm." And they're like,
"Oh no. We have to check this."
And I'm like, "Is there a problem here?" And they're like,
"We have to call the supervisor." Wait.
And I'm sitting there looking at my, my phone going, I got to get on the flight here in like 2 fucking hours. How long do we got to wait? And so they finally pull it through. The supervisor shows up and they're like, sir,
We need your key to your luggage. We have to check this.
and I'm like, I did what the TSA and the FAA website said. And I'm like, is there a problem here?
Sir, we need you to step back.
And I'm just like, oh
That's
my
how it
God.
starts.
Dude, it was. I'm just, and they sat there and stared at it through the X-ray machine for like fucking 10 minutes. Okay. Without even opening the fucker. They just sat there for like 10 minutes and stared at it. And I'm like, it's not a live serpent. It's not going to bite you. And so they asked me for the key and I gave it to them. And so they opened the bag and they're like,
What is this?
and I'm like, that's a 9mm. Do you have a problem? And they're like,
Did you check this in?
and I'm like, do you see the F on the fucking bag? I'm like, is there a problem here? I need to catch this fucking flight. And they're like, just wait, sir. Just wait. We got to handle this. And then they're like,
Can you open the bag?
and I'm like, you want me to open it or you want to do it? And they're like,
We'll open it. Thank you very much.
and I'm just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. This is Salt Lake International. I'm trying to leave with a firearm. I'm not coming in with a firearm. I'm leaving. And these fuckers, they open it up and they stare at it. They open the case and they all kind of, cringe back. And they're like,
Well, that's a firearm.
and I'm like, yes, it is. It's a Beretta 9mm, 92 FS. You're welcome.
Is it loaded?
And I'm like, no, it's not loaded because you guys said don't fucking load it.
What's in this other box?
And I'm like, it's the fucking ammunition. It's locked.
Your sister's ass, bro.
Right? But I'm like, dude, it's the locked box. That's where the ammo is. Do you want the key for that?
No.
And so they fucked around for about 15 minutes looking at my gun, sitting there in its case, in the 9mm, the Beretta case that's molded for the 9mm Beretta. They sat there and stared at that fucker, and I'm like, it's not gonna bite you. And then finally they fucked around. They got a supervisor. He fucked around. He called somebody. I don't even know who the fuck he was talking to. I can only imagine.
Sir, we have a situation.
That's what I can imagine. But anyway, they fucked around for a while. And then finally they're like,
Okay, sir. You can go and get on your flight now.
and I'm like, is my luggage going to be on that flight too? Or am I going to have to wait for another flight? And they're like,
No, it'll be on your flight.
and I'm like, okay, I can leave. And they're like,
Go.
and I'm like, okay, thank you. And so I got on the fucking plane. Here's the best part. I go to leave Oakland. Okay. I go to leave Oakland and I'm thinking, this is California. They hate guns. They hate guys like me. They hate guns. They hate it all. And I'm just like, I go up, I'm expecting the same shit. I'm thinking, oh, fuck, here we go again. And I'm like, can I leave? Have a good time, sir. Have a good flight. And that's how it ended. They were like, get your fucking gun and get the fuck out of here. That's how it went.
You would have been better off. You'd been better off just like trying to sneak live cobras through the TSA.
That's why I tell the women I go with, I'm putting all the shit with you.
All the shit. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you what, man. That's me leaving Salt Lake every time. I go to Philly, I come back, no problem. They're like, have a nice day, sir. Enjoy your flight. And I'm like, you don't want a body cavity search? And they're like, why would we do that? You're a normal guy. Get the fuck out of here. You know, it's only when I go from Salt Lake to somewhere else and the women are like, holy shit, you weren't kidding. And I'm like, that's why I put that pound of cocaine in your bag, you know, because they're not checking you. They're just like, you know, they're just like, go ahead, ma'am, you're fine. You know, I'm the one that has to fucking pay for it. Jesus. Telling you guys, you know, I want one of you, Bull. You and me need to go fly somewhere because I'm putting all my shit
in
your bag because you're not going to get searched. They're going to stop me, the battle dwarf. You know, they're not going to fuck.
I'm going to have to shave first.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
No, you're not. They're going to be like, sir, have a nice flight and have a good day. That's all they're going to do with you.
TSA will leave him alone, but every cop you pass is going to pat him down.
Well, you know, that's only when we get to Oakland. They're not going to do it in Salt Lake. They're going to be like, oh, sir, you're one of those guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy your time in Salt Lake. Have you seen the temple? That's what
That's what they did. Like, that's what they did. Because I whenever I visited you, I went into Salt Lake City Airport. I was going through, and then the TSA guy, he was doing the pat downs. This dude's a big ass black dude. He's like 6'4". I look at him. He looks at me. He does this. You're done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
he barely touched me. Like he barely.
You look like you
me.
live out in the desert with 7 wives and a mule. So
I'm telling you, Bull. If I had showed up before you landed, if I'd have showed up within a mile of the airport before you landed, I would have gotten searched. Not you.
God
me.
damn.
I would have showed up and they'd have been like, sir, can you step out of the car?
Sir, can you step out of the vehicle, please? Keep your hands where we can see them.
That's what they would have done. I'm fucking telling you. That's why I was like, let me know when you get to the fucking terminal. I'll come get you. That's why I.
Hey, what do they have? Quick. Like, what do you call those animals that help out like disabled people? They're like
service dogs.
Yeah, you'll be my service dwarf. I'll
Dude,
put you on my back.
You what? I'm gonna be your goddamn meat shield for the airport. Like international. They're gonna be all like, "Oh, hey, sir, have a nice flight back to wherever you're going, back to Texas or whatever." And then they're gonna be to me, and they're gonna be like,
"Where are you going?" Keep your hands where we can see them, because if you make a sudden move, we might have to use lethal force.
That's how that shit's gonna go. I'm fucking telling you.
Tase you.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna get tased. I'm gonna get shot.
Oh, Bull Rush doesn't look like a Hell's Angel. He looks like that picture of Bigfoot from 1971. That one where he's walking through and he's like,
oh, kids.
One where he's like, I'm
he's
not
my emotional support dwarf.
That's right. This is my emotional support dwarf. Oh, okay, sir. You can take him on the flight.
But we need to check him first.
That's how that shit would go. Fucking telling you what. Oh, man. Dude, this might be the greatest let 'em burn ever. I'm telling you what. I'm only jealous because it was on your channel, Bull, not
You're
mine.
welcome.
I'd be getting super chats by now. Jesus.
You're welcome. I had to work hard to derail this one.
You haven't really derailed it yet, but boy, the guys in the chat are fucking sitting around spellbound going, what's next, Rob? Tell us what's next. We want to know what's next.
No, I'm not going to tell you what's next, fucker.
That's how that shit works.
You fucking beta simps.
So basically you're saying that our chat holes are so dense they're just easily entertained by a couple of voice effects. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, Nick.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
Simple things amuse simple people.
That's right. Embrace the show. Hit the like button. Subscribe.
Or hey, I got to do it.
Hey, if I can figure out how to delete all the videos off of Bull's channel, I'm going to do it. So you better watch it. You better watch this. Tell everybody to watch this one while they can.
Oh, hey, you know what's funny, Nick? Since you decided to private them or delete them or whatever you did, and I reached out to you, publicly about it, and then I was like, fuck it, I don't care, whatever. But I decided for, preemptive preventative medicine, to put everything behind a paywall on mine.
Yeah.
It's funny because like my latest episode, our last episode of Let 'Em Burn, okay, the last one has almost like 570 fucking views and likes and all that shit. It's taken off because next week when it's my turn, that fucker's going private. And so I guess guys are like, oh shit, all he's got is his pre-recorded bullshit that we don't care about, and he's got his little shorts that we don't care about. But boy, those fucking live streams, we better catch that shit before he shuts them down. It's good, dude. I'm fucking learning some shit about YouTube. It's fucking hilarious.
We should put them. We should put them all behind a paywall going forward.
Dude, I'm telling you what, I have a plan B that I'm not going to talk about it, at present time, but I already have a plan B where all that shit will be behind a paywall, and I don't have to worry about fucking free speech censorship.
This material is too good to give away for free.
Yeah, you're not.
I mean, Bigfoot and
Bigfoot and
the TSA.
all that kind of shit, right?
TSA and support battle dwarf. It's like a short story for kids.
I think I'm going to do my live stream for Bacon and for Dark Knight Devs, since they actually signed up for my community. I think I'm going to do one where I'm just going to do nothing but voice change shit, just because apparently the chat thinks this is the greatest shit ever. Hey, did you guys
hit the like button? Did you subscribe, you fucking plebes?
Because, that's how it is here.
You need to do one in your German accent too.
Oh man, I got to figure out if I can make this soundboard do that.
Yeah,
that
boy.
Would be good. Yeah, boy. Do I even have something like that? What's this?
Fucking Danny Arnold, you're right. Where the wild things are. I love that book. I still read it.
Oh, hey, I got something for you guys. If it'll. It's that time.
It is.
It's that time. It's time to die. Anyway.
There you go.
This is like when you're in 6th grade and figure out what happens when you swallow helium.
Or what happens when you first figure out masturbation.
Speak for yourself, pervert.
How about motherfuckers outing themselves? Does Rob have a Sean DePaul? Who the fuck is Sean DePaul?
I don't know, but he needs a top G voice. That's what he needs.
Well, I kind of figured that that German accent he's got, that German voice he's got, is a top G.
The German voice from the Punch Riot Theater that he used?
Yes. Yeah.
He sounded about as German as my golden retriever.
It's not even a schnauzer. He's just a German golden retriever.
The sound of the Matrix trying to get you, yeah. Fucking Matrix.
No, you gotta say it right, Nick. It's
the fucking Matrix.
You gotta get top G voice for it to be authentic.
Oh fuck! You know what? That would be a good one. try to figure out how to emulate fucking Top G Tater Tot himself. Oh my god,
Right.
I'm gonna have to look into that because man, I might be able to pull that shit off. That would be great.
I mean, really, you just need to find somebody with the right cadence, and then you could probably fuck with the treble and bass and shit.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna rip off Ryan's commercial. You know, Ryan Stone. Oh no, Ryan Stone. Who gives a fuck about Ryan Stone? I'm gonna fucking have to figure that out and figure out, like you say, the bass, the treble, all the mids. Because actually, dude, I think I can pull this off. I think I'm gonna have to just figure out, you know, Tate's voice. Then I can be Tate. You know, I'll be Top G in the chat. The Matrix put my girlfriend behind a paywall. No shit.
The Matrix. Well, you should be glad because the Matrix spit roasted mine.
Nah, Charlie Collins, I'm not gonna worry about Tate ranting about the dog fart network. I loved his videos about him outing himself about, you know, how to get the whammon. You know, you gotta fuck them. You gotta, you know, own them and don't let them out of your sight type of shit. Those were the best videos. Telling you, his early shit was the best shit. Oh God.
Yeah, he peaked when he went on that one YouTube stream. I forget what it was.
I don't even know, dude. All I know is I just saw clips of him showing up from his, you know, supposed private shit that, you know, simps were paying $1,000 or whatever for. And it's just like, wow, you know, oh, but it's a character. It's a character. That's what his attorney said. And it's like,
I liked him better whenever he was outing Eliminable Man.
Yeah, I liked it better when he was just, you know, telling guys they were a bunch of dorks for watching Star Wars. You know, it's like, dude, you should have went back to that. You should have just stuck with that.
Started taking himself too fucking seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. That's everybody. That's the problem with this space is everybody either gives up or they take themselves too seriously.
They become the caricature of the character they are. Right. Yeah. I agree with you.
They start opening girls by asking if they want to ride a Sibian.
They open the and she's like, "Hello, sir."
Hey, man, that's the first thing I said to little Spurg. She was like, "Hi, how are you today?" And I was like, "I'm good. You want to ride my Sibian?"
That girl's like, "Maybe,
maybe."
Is that like a horse?
Oh man, fucking Twitter. I'm telling you. Fucking retards. Like I said, I think I'm gonna, when I upgrade my computer, I think I'm just gonna go back to gaming. And I'm gonna do live streams of Eve. And I'm gonna nuke motherfuckers when they show up in low sec, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh wow, this is a cool game. What are you doing, Rob?" I'm fucking gate camping chumps. And they're gonna be like, "What words of wisdom do you have for us?" And I'm gonna be like, "Don't wipe your ass with your left hand." And they're gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, that's impressive." And I'm gonna fucking nuke somebody, and that'll be that.
Hey, baby, want to ride my
Simeon?
Live in the treetops and fucking the ground.
Oh my God, Bull! I about put that through my nose. Fuck.
Hey, did y'all see that video where that 85-year-old grandmother in Florida got dragged into a lake and killed by an alligator?
What?
Yeah, it just happened today. It's like they actually had video of it. I don't know who was filming it, but you know they probably could have helped her. But, yeah.
Well, there's that. But hey,
they said it was about a 600 to 700 pound alligator, and this old lady is walking next to this pond, walking her little dog, and the gator just comes out of the pond, looks at the dog and looks at the dog's like, "Nope, not big enough," and just goes straight for the lady. And they cut the video off at the point where he grabs her and drags her into the water, but they've got a but they did release the 911 call of the neighbor who I guess was the one filming it, and she was narrating what was going on, and it was pretty fucking horrible. But goddamn, if you're in, this weekend, little Spurg wanted to go for a walk in the woods, and I was like, all right, so we go for a walk. And I said,
poking fucking stick into the marsh and shit, looking for gators.
Well, I we're walking in the woods, and I told her, I said, this is the time of year, it's warming up, but it's still cold at night. So, the snakes are going to be out sunning themselves. So just keep an eye on the path ahead, because we were in direct sunlight. And I said, there may be, there may be a snake, up ahead somewhere, just trying to get warm. And of course, then she just wanted to go, she wanted to leave because, she's afraid of snakes. And I'm like, no, you want to do this, we're going. But,
See, that ties into my subject.
now that my ass is out here walking on this goddamn path, we're gonna go the whole distance.
You're fucking walking it. Yeah.
Yes, and
you just need to keep that in mind. So I was thinking about that today when I was watching that video. I'm like, bitch, I don't know how long you lived in Florida, but there's gators all the fuck over Florida.
Yeah.
And why would you be walking right at the edge of a fucking pond? Like,
well, that's what she gets for not undressing for Crocodile Dundee.
This is why guys walk on the inside nowadays.
Yeah.
The outside. Equality, right. Bitch. Equality.
You get your equality, bitch.
That ties into to the show's subject. The asymmetric torment is a green light, because
Wow, you are being way too high fucking falutin for me.
I know.
I didn't even know what the fuck you were saying when you're like, asymmetric torment is a green light or whatever. I'm like, the fuck is he talking about?
Well, actually, that idea came from. No. What? Oh, yeah, that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
no, it came from, because I saw that post by fucking what's his name? Paul from Come On Man podcast. He had that post like with if you find your wife putting AirPod trackers inside your car.
Oh, fuck.
And
oh my god!
And I was reading the replies. I was like,
oh, you went and looked for the gold. I see what you did there.
I was just like, dude, I'd hang out by her sister's house for a couple hours.
Right. I saw yours. You're like, hang out. But Physicians Rehab Curve said, why hang out outside? And I'm like, yeah, if you're cold, your balls are cold, go inside. Well, it's funny between your comment and Paul's original post. I dated a woman. This was my Costa Rican chick here about 2 years ago. All right. She called me Poppy and all that shit. And then when she realized, when I told her, I date other people, I see others. This is how I am. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. And about, I don't know, 6 weeks, 8 weeks into it, she's like, oh, this is killing me. and I had to cut her loose because she was suffering, and not in a Marquis de Sade good way.
That was my reference. Yeah.
Right. Like, she wasn't suffering in a good way. So I had to cut her loose. Okay. This is back in 19 before the pandemic. So I cut her loose, but we stayed in touch on and off. And about a year later, so this was like in the late pandemic, late 2020, early 21. Out of nowhere, she fucking hits me up. And she's like, oh, hey, because that's girl game, hey. And I'm like, well, hello there. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, she met a dude and she had suspicion. And so she put a geo tracker on him. Okay. Did the same thing Paul was talking about here in 2023. And I'm like, when I saw Paul's thing, and to be honest, to be fair, in full transparency and disclosure, I didn't watch Paul's thing because I already knew where it was going. But she put a fucking geo tracker on her boyfriend's truck. Didn't put it on the gas pedal or the brake pedal or wherever. She put it somewhere else. But when she reached out to me, she's like, I think he's cheating, and I'm going to put a geo tracker on him. It's what she said to me. And I'm like, well, if you're already to that point, why not just fucking break up with him? Because if I was at that point that, I don't trust this bitch, and I'm thinking I might need to put a geo tracker on her. I already know for me, I'm like, dude, if you get to that point where I'm like, I don't trust this bitch, I'm done.
It's time
right
to fuck
there.
it and roll.
But there's no reason to not have fun in the meantime, though.
Well, but here's I'm not disagreeing with you, Bull. But you, me, Nick, in the chat holes, we're all Sigmas. We're all fucking evolved. We like to fuck around and find out, because that's, we like to fucking torture everybody. We do. Bull, you're over here laughing, but I can hear the he's not wrong in there. So, but, I'm looking at it, and that's what I told her. I was, she kind of laid it out for me, he's doing this, he's doing that. And I'm like, he's cheating on you. And of course, she had to, put the tracker on the guy. And of course, he was fucking cheating. He was over in a hotel somewhere, a no-tell motel. Rob's ex is the female Donovan Sharp. Yeah, kind of, sort of, Billy. Okay. But it was just, she went through this whole rigmarole where I'm looking at it going, man, if I start having doubts, the geo tracker is never going to even come into the equation, because I'm like, man, I don't trust her. Done. I'm done. I'm not going to fuck around and go spend $50 or whatever and buy this fucking device to prove what I already knew. Okay. I liked Bull's response about, I'm going to go hang outside his, her sister's house for a couple hours. That's fucking great, but the truth is, it's done. For me, I'll never get to, and that's what I told this Costa Rican chick. I'm like, dude, I would never get there. Baby, I would never get there. If I started doubting and questioning, I would have to stop and go, wait, I don't trust her. For some reason, whatever the reason is, something's going off. Alarm bells are going off in my head. I wouldn't even get to that. Well, I got to go out and buy, this device on the internet.
Well, that's because the chick wants to confront him and feast on all the drama. That's what she wants.
And she did. Yeah. But at least for me as a man, if I won't even get to that level. It's like, if I stop and go, wait, I don't trust her anymore, I'm done. It's like, okay, I don't, I'll trust my gut, if you will. I'll trust my, intuition, my instinct, whatever it is. The hard fact for me is, if I don't trust you, we're done. That's just it. I would be one and done, 6 months before you got to the geo tracker, and I got to see what he's up to. It's like, oh man, I'd have been done 6 months ago. Cause that's what I told her, that I'm like, oh, I would have been done 6 months ago. I would have been done a long time ago, because if I can't trust you, then why bother?
The only way it would make sense to do any sort of documentation like that is if you were married or something and you wanted to have some shit to use against her when you went through the divorce. That would be the only,
right.
And that's not an emotional thing. That's an administrative violence thing.
Right. And I agree with you 100%.
But there was one comment in Paul's tweet that mentioned that, but the rest of it, the other 99% of the shit was just stupid stuff. It was stupid responses.
See, and that's
fucking divorce her.
I didn't even go into the comments. I didn't even bother watching his video, and, not throwing shade at Paul. But when I saw the little preview, Twitter, it's all silent, but you can see the text and all the shit. Mm-hmm. what would you do if she, put a geo tracking device? And all I could think for me was it reminded me of this, me talking to the Costa Rican chick. And she's saying, I think he's cheating. There's this, there's this, there's this. So I got a tracking device and I'm going to put it on his truck. And I'm just thinking, man, I would have stopped at the second this. There's this and there's this. I would have stopped there.
If I found the tracking device, I'd either put it in her purse or my kid's backpack or something. Maybe put it on the dog's collar. Tape.
There was a lot of responses like that. Yeah, there's a lot of responses like that. But I was just like, let's have fun with it. You want to play fuck games? Let's play some fuck games.
Yeah. Except the difference is like physicians rehab, like Curve said, why sit outside? I'm wrong. I'd have been like, well, you're cold, your balls are cold, take them inside. Fuck it. If I find a tracking device on my car, I'm going to her sister's house, but I'm going inside.
And then I'm sending her a video of me with her sister.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
We're going to do some technology. Here's some technology for you, bitch.
That's right. Oh, you like your tracking device? Well, how do you like me tracking doing your sister from behind? All right.
I'd save you some trouble, honey.
I'd ever put the tracker inside her sister's panties and walk around.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. That would be good. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Wait a minute, you're all going over. Well, that's where my sister works.
Well, dude, just fucking order a pizza and then put it on the pizza guy's car.
Oh yeah, that could be fun too. He's going all over town and shit. Yeah, but that's the whole thing. I thought, like I said, not throwing shade at Paul.
Yeah,
but I'm thinking, man, if I found a tracking device, number one, we're done. Because clearly you don't trust me. And number two, I do like bull. Except I'd probably go to her sister's house and go inside because my balls are cold. Got to keep them warm. Got to bring them inside, bro. We're done here at this point.
Paul's once you start getting paid by the word, you have to start making up shit to do videos about it, or else you stop getting paid. So I get it.
Well, you're not wrong, Nick. You're not.
You got to talk about something. You can't talk about hypergamy every time.
Yeah, because everybody said they watched the 5-hour episode of Rolo on that one. True.
I'm just saying, instead of getting emotional about it, have some fucking fun with it.
Yeah.
Like take a page from Desaad and just have some fun with it. Which, by the way, it's kind of ironic anyway, because if you were taking a page from Desaad and following his example about how to treat women and torment them, and gaslight them, you wouldn't be having those problems anyway.
They're not wrong.
I mean, I think me and that's what I was saying to Jack here a couple days ago during one of his morning Truthcast things. It's like, dude, I gaslight my girlfriend a lot just for the fucking fun of it. I torment her. I make shit up. I lie to her, like little white lies, shit like that. And I let her find out a day or two later. I was like, oh yeah, I was just lying about that.
I think that if I discovered that and I really wanted to pull some shit, then I would leave home one day and go check into a motel, and I would wrap that tracker in a little box, and I'd send it via UPS to somewhere like Kazakhstan. And I wouldn't tell her that I'd left the house. I'd just stay in the hotel for a week and kind of rent a car. I'd watch her from afar to see what she was doing. And if
I would DM,
do it right.
I would DM Mitch and have him send me his fucking address.
Hey, put it on Camel or one of your goats.
And then get Mitch to send some kind of registered letter to her and say, we regret, the ministry of, the foreign ministry of Saudi Arabia regrets to inform you that your that you're that so
Your
and so
partner's deceased.
that Bulrush was gang raped by Tuscan Raiders and left for dead and eaten by a bunch of saber-toothed camels or some shit.
Gay saber-tooth camel.
Do it right.
Oh yeah, do it right if you're gonna go big. Go big or go home.
Fucking
Yeah.
A.
Oh fuck. But
He was yeeted by an Afghani pop metal.
that's right. You got fucking yeeted by a naked guy with an Afghani pop metal knife.
Or just put the tracker inside an envelope with like a clock that goes tick tock. Send it to Saudi Arabia. Send it to the embassy.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Make sure her name's on it.
The real lesson here though, guys, if you, and this isn't about her. This isn't about, oh, you found a tracking device in your car. What do? This isn't about her. Okay. This is about you.
Yeah.
Okay. If you find a tracking device on your vehicle, one, why are you looking? Okay. I have questions. I do. Okay. But let's say you found one. You were out washing your car, with a diaper because it's your 69 Camaro or whatever it is, whatever you drive, your fucking Prius. I don't care. But you find a device. You're like, well, this is weird because it's in the wheel well or it's under your fucking brake pedal or whatever. Okay. But you take a picture of it and you throw it into Google Pictures and hey, that's a tracking device. Now you can have fun with it, like we're laughing about, and I'm okay with that. I am. I'm a fucking.
I'll put a different wrinkle in it real fast.
Okay.
And instead of having her do it, like you put the tracking device in your car, download the app, and leave the app open on your phone at her house one day.
That's always an option too. Okay. I mean, I'm not against having fun. I'm not against having fun with this. That's like, fuck it, have fun. Okay. I'm not against it. But the lesson, I'm gonna lecture you guys. All right. What are you gonna do with that? Okay, for real. Never mind having fun, fucking around, fucking with her head. If a woman puts a tracking device in your vehicle or on your person, in your backpack, your fucking briefcase, whatever it is, what are you going to do with that? Okay. Just like where the Costa Rican chick was telling me, well, I think he's cheating because of A, B, C, X, Y, Z. She told me all the shit, all of it. And I'm like, motherfucker's cheating. What I thought, I didn't say it, but that's what I thought when she told me this. I'm like, yep, that's cheating. Yep, that's cheating. Yep, that's cheating. And I'm thinking, for me, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm the guy going, bro, Nick, Bull, this is what I think. And I tell them beyond step 2, beyond the second one, done. If I don't trust her, why bother? I would never get to the tracking device. I get it. Like Nick said, it's marriage and you need ammunition for court and all that. That's an exception. And I get that. Okay. That's one area where, yep, you want inconvertible, what is the term? Incontrovertible.
Incontrovertible.
There you go. Thank you, Nick. Incontrovertible. You want proof. Because in court, it doesn't matter what's true, it's what you can prove. Okay, so yes, in that scenario, I get it. But I'm looking at it from my perspective. Hey, I'm not married. We're not married. We're not living together. I don't need incontrovertible proof. All I need is suspicion. And I trust my gut. I trust my experience enough to go, first time, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Maybe I've watched too much Fresh and Fit. Maybe I've, watched too much Manosphere content, whatever, Maybe I'm not alpha male enough, whatever. But the second one, no, man, that's not the Twitter sphere talking to me. That's not tomato Twitter. That's not the manosphere, the gay monastery. That's the truth. There's something up. I may not know what it is, but does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. If I can't trust her, we're done. And then I act accordingly. I don't need to spend $50 or $100 to get a tracking device to prove what I already knew.
Yeah.
And
If she's tracking you, it's over too, right?
correct. Correct. That's the other point. Oh, what do you do if you find a tracking device? Dude, if you find a tracking device, yeah, you can fuck with her and have some fun with it. And I'm not against that. By all means, have fun. Do your thing. Go to her sister's house and sit outside or go inside because it's cold outside and your balls are cold and you might as well get them all warm. Okay, whatever it is. I'm going to send it to Mish and have him attach it to one of his gay fucking camels. Hey, have fun. I'm not saying don't. But you know it's over at that point.
Yep.
So act.
Well, that, and also you might want to look up your state laws. It might be illegal to track people against their knowledge.
Yeah, there's that. You might want to look into that type of shit, maybe. But
the bottom line is like the shit's over.
You know it's over. You know it's over. So just
the trust circle has been broken and it's irreparable.
Correct.
I think the best thing to do, like if she went to work that day, then you go and you leave a suicide note on the kitchen table. And then you go to the morgue and you drop the thing off in the trash can at the morgue.
God,
that's fucking dark.
Have the suicide note say something like, I realized today you were tracking me, and I assume that means that you were trying to find out where I am so you could go fuck somebody else and I wouldn't be busting
now
in
you'll
on
know
you.
where I'll be.
So now you know where I'll be for all eternity. I'll always love you sincerely.
Oh my God, no.
Sincerely, Pat Stedman. You know, whatever.
P.S. You smell good.
P.S. I love you. Oh God.
You always smelled so good. This is hard.
Okay, guys, no, do not eat paint. All right, because you know it's funny. It's funny you say that, Nick. It's funny. Okay, it is. It's hilarious. But you know what, dude? Not to get all heavy and serious here because I'm not trying to. But when I told my ex-wife I wanted a divorce, and after the initial first wave shock hit her, do you know what she did? She went into the bedroom or into the master closet and she came out with a firearm.
Wow.
And she told me she was going to kill herself.
Oh, so one for you. That's fine.
Oh, if she'd have pointed it at me, dude, it would have been, I might be either sitting in prison or there'd be a whole nother story.
Did you tell her to do it in the garage so you wouldn't have to, have the rugs cleaned?
It's like,
no.
Let me run to Home Depot so I can buy some plastic.
There's that. But no, seriously, the garage is where the motorcycles are. Are you fucking kidding? I don't want blood spatter
not
on
the bikes.
them. Right.
Good point.
But I had to forcibly take the gun from her. Okay. She was doing, and I'm going to use, a leftist feminist term here, guys. So you might want to, be quiet and,
do it in the shower.
You might want to, you're not wrong.
He stopped this shit through.
Dude, McTubis is not wrong. That's kind of what I said to her. I said, if you're going to do it somewhere where either A, I don't have to clean it up, or if I do have to clean it up, it's easy. That's what I told her. But it was, and this is the term, the feminist, leftist term you guys are going to hate. But what she did was committed emotional terrorism.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, guys, it fucked with me.
Well, it's manipulation. It's
is.
extreme. It's
It is.
Well,
extreme,
that's what
malevolent
I'm
manipulation.
saying about the subject of
to
this
go back
stream.
to go back to what you were saying, Nick, real quick, Bull. To go back to what you're saying about sending it to the morgue or whatever, Nick, which is funny. It is. I'm laughing about it. But oh my God, I would never do that because I've been on the other side of that. And it's fucking horrible. And it's like, I couldn't go that low. I couldn't send it to the morgue with a note, I still love you and you smell nice. And I get it. You're being hyperbolic, and I get it.
I think Rob deserves a yeet for this buzzkill.
Dude,
Almost,
yeet me,
yeah.
please, by all means. I'm okay
Jesus.
with it. Ah,
It's like intimate terrorism. Yeah, well, that's why.
it is.
That's
It's
the
intimate
point
terrorism.
of my subject. Asymmetric torment is a green light. Like girls are gonna do it to you anyway. You might as well flip it on them. They're gonna.
Well,
do it anyway.
you're not wrong, Bull. You're not wrong.
And this goes a little bit deeper than just saying play with her and play with her. This goes a little bit deeper, like into emotional manipulation and stuff like that. I think the term the kids are using these days are deep conversion, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's designed to emotionally torment and designed to emotionally torment a girl and manipulate her into not being able to give you up. Basically become her drug, but on like a much more sophisticated level.
I suppose you could always put the note on the table and then, lay in the bathroom with a bunch of red dye so it looks like you slit your wrist.
It's too much goddamn work. And it's going to make your shit messy.
But see, that way you're there so that, she won't get despondent and kill herself because she caused your suicide. You can just jump up and say,
Gotcha,
Punk.
bitch.
Punk, yeah, gotcha, bitch. Like in your best Dave Chappelle voice, gotcha, bitch.
it just have cameras set up all over the place to get your reaction. Then post it on YouTube and fuck it.
You're gonna, baby, since you decided to track me and keep up with my whereabouts, you're gonna be able to relive this every minute of your life on the internet because it's going on YouTube.
Well, there's that. But to go back, Billy asked a question. He said, did you negotiate with the terrorist? The truth is, no. Okay. Yes, I took the gun from her forcibly. Because one, I didn't want her pointing it at me. And if she had pointed it at me, I may not be here because I might be sitting in prison. Just saying, because I know me. I know what I've been trained for. I know what I would do, and I would do whatever it takes. But two, to go back with Bull and Nick and McTubus, I don't want to clean up the fucking mess. I don't want to have to scrub the walls down and replace the carpet because the blood wouldn't come out. All that shit. Okay. Did I negotiate with her? No. Did I take the weapon from her? Forcibly? Yes, I did.
That's technically not negotiating.
No, it's not, because I didn't give in to her demands. Her demands were, we're not getting divorced.
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't matter if you kill yourself or not. I'm done.
So here,
So
the
I
rule of
didn't
thumb. The rule of
negotiate.
thumb is like you never negotiate with emotional terrorists.
Correct.
So like girls doing shit like that, you don't negotiate with. But if they love you, if they care about you, they will negotiate with your terrorist tactics. So I'm just saying. And Danny Arnold, you're talking about emotional. These girls aren't. You're not going to emotionally damage her. Don't. They're tougher than that.
They are.
You can damage them, but no more. It's probably not on the level that they damage themselves most of the time. Shit. Bottom line is, don't worry about that shit. Okay. Because the thing is, like, if you're consistently doing some shit like this, like emotional terrorism and stuff on them, they're gonna have a hard time leaving you. Like, they'll put up with a lot of your shit. You can get away with a lot of stuff too.
Dude, my ex-wife had to move about 3,000 miles away by her own choosing, not because I told her you need to fucking go, live far away. She moved away because if she didn't, and this is her words, not mine, because I was like, why are you going there? And she's like, because if I don't, I'm going to stalk you. He had enough awareness to realize she couldn't get enough, even though I was done. And I'm like, by all means, hey, can you go 7,000 miles? Can you move across the, the world? Can you go across the pond? I'd be okay with that. Can you make it something where it's literally impossible for you to come back and stalk me? That was my thoughts. It's like, oh, you want to move to Britain? Cool. What's it going to take for that to happen? You want to move to fucking the Philippines and hang out with fucking Dante? I'll do what I can to help finance that to make it happen. So long as you're not hanging around me. So long as I know you're not coming back. That's fucking crazy. That's the shit I dealt with, the emotional terrorism that guys talk about. Okay. My ex-wife twice during our divorce talked about killing herself. The first time I took a gun away from her forcibly. The second time I went to where she was staying and, we had a chat. It didn't go so well. And then I left. And then she said, she called me up and said, hey, can you come back and get the dog? And I'm like, why? And she's like, because I don't want the dog to see what I'm about to do. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny now. But at the time, it wasn't funny at the time. But all I said to her was, you know what? No. If that's what you're going to do, you can do it in front of the dog. I'm not coming and getting the dog. You can fucking do it in front of the dog.
What she was really talking about was her Sibian machine.
Right. It was.
Homeschool time.
Remember that.
She didn't want the dog to see her riding the Sibian machine.
Homeschool time asked her reaction after you took away her power. What you need to understand is that she never had it to begin with.
She thought she did. And to be honest, for a minute, she had it until I took it back, which was my response to her was, look, you're going to do what you're going to do. Okay. And I can't stop that. If you want to kill yourself, I can't stop you from doing it. Do I want you to do it? No, I don't. Okay. But I can't stop you.
I ain't jumping through your hoops.
Yeah, I'm not, whatever you're going to do, you're going to do it. And if that's all that's stopping you is the dog, well, then you can do it in front of the dog.
Just kill the dog first.
Well, that's kind of what I said. It said,
dog's going to like an emotional support human after this shit.
if you kill the dog first, the dog won't have to see you do it.
Right. Well, that's kind of what I said.
It's not the dog. It's not the human that's got PTSD. It's the dog. That's what I'm here
kill
for.
The dog and then kill yourself if that's
like Zachary. Well, Zachary Moore said, "Don't be an accomplice." Look,
right.
No one's saying be an accomplice. I'm just saying be an instigator.
You're not wrong. You're
like
so
be the
not
instigator.
Wrong. You're not wrong.
It's more fun that way, guys. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, it's more fun that way. What's a Mick got to say? I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Yeah, well, I won't kill you. That doesn't mean I won't have fun with you along the way. Oh, shit.
If she's just remember, if she's overweight, tell her not to hang herself because that wouldn't look good.
I gotta get some half-inch cable for your big ass bitch.
Whatever you do, make sure you're laying down when you do it.
Preferably on a wheelbarrow or something.
Yeah, at least guns and pills, and you can slit your wrists in the bathtub as long as you keep your clothes on, that kind of stuff.
Turn the shower tap on. God damn it. Wash that shit away.
Or go jump off a bridge.
It smells like pennies and Popeyes in here. What the fuck?
I needed to kill myself, but I wanted a 4-piece spicy first. with mashed potatoes and Cajun gravy.
See what you have to deal with, Beach. Nobody gives a fuck about the Middle East anymore. Just telling you, Dubai, that's only where betas go, bro.
Middle East is gay.
It is.
All y'all do is, you pay Western thoughts to come over there and get shit and pissed on. I mean,
the Balkans are the new Saudi Arabia.
Why the fuck, why the fuck would you want to use a blonde as a toilet?
God damn.
Because it's harder to get the poop out of the redhead's hair.
It's harder to clean a blonde than it is a toilet.
Oh. Oh. What's easier to pick up when it gets heavier? A woman. Oh shit.
Smells like penny. Yeah. Smells like pennies and Popeyes in here.
Oh fuck, you guys are loving this shit. Oh.
And I have to push back on what Nick said. If you use the right gauge, if you use the right gauge, the ring halter on her mouth, then get her mouth wide enough. You don't have to clean anything up.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Get you about a 30 gauge ring
geez.
halter and just open wide. When you hear the back of her jaw click, that's the sweet spot.
God,
you hear that?
Damn.
I'm just saying, bro.
Oh, just saying. Oh fuck.
When you hear the back of her jaw click, that's where you want to be. So
that's the sweet spot.
It is.
Oh fuck! Wow.
We're gonna end it on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say right before we get to full Desaad, we need to fucking call it here. Where's it?
Yeah, that's gonna be behind the scenes stuff.
Lord, I've had a good life, and I think I lived it right. Bet there's a big old orgy waiting for me in the sky. I'm sure behind them pearly gates there's booze and weed and pills. But if there ain't sluts in heaven, Lord, send me down to hell.
Enjoy your sabbatical, Billy.